Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of what companies are really saying, and sometimes what they're trying not to say. Today we're diving into a fascinating update from Telomir Pharmaceuticals, and let me tell you, it is not your grandma's bedtime story, unless your grandma is secretly a cutting-edge scientist. Stick around because we might be looking at the future of medicine, or at least a really interesting scientific experiment. And before we dive in, if you get value from these deep dives into corporate filings, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We also have a fantastic community over on Discord, which is linked in the description below. It is a great place to chat about these companies and get your questions answered. Alright, let's get straight to the juicy stuff. Telomir Pharmaceuticals just dropped a report on some pretty impressive preclinical data. They're looking at a compound called Telomir -1, also known as Telomir Zen, and its effects on triple-negative breast cancer, or TNBC, which is a really tough one to treat. They've been testing Telomir Zen in the lab, specifically on different types of human TNBC cells, and the results are sounding really promising. Think of these cell lines like different flavors of a very stubborn problem. For one specific type, Maryland AMB -468, they saw almost all the cancer cells die off within 72 hours. That is like bringing out the heavy artillery and winning the battle against that particular cancer cell type. Then there is HCC70. For this one, they saw a significant reduction in the number of living cancer cells. It's not a complete knockout, but it is a really strong hit, showing the drug is definitely working. And for MDA Meme -231, another type, they also saw a significant reduction. It's like they're finding ways to really hurt this aggressive cancer across different subtypes. Now, here is where it gets really interesting from a scientific detective standpoint. They did something called iron rescue experiments. What they found is that when they added extra iron to the mix, the drug's ability to kill cancer cells was reduced. This is a big deal because it suggests the drug isn't just randomly damaging cells. Instead, it seems to be working by messing with the cancer's iron levels, which is a specific mechanism. It's like they found the cancer's Achilles heel, and that heel has something to do with iron. This finding fits perfectly with what they've talked about before, that their compound can affect metals inside cells. So it is not just a lucky guess, it is a confirmed pathway. They're also looking back at previous studies like those in zebrafish, where telomere Zen already showed it could shrink tumors and stop them from spreading in some TNBC models. So this isn't their first rodeo with this compound in cancer. What is next on their plate? They're doing more tests on different types of TNBC, and they're getting ready for a study in mice. They're also pushing forward with what they call IND-enabling activities, basically getting all the necessary paperwork and data ready to ask for permission to test this in humans. Speaking of human testing, they're aiming to submit their application to start human trials in the first quarter of 2026. That's really soon, which means they're confident in their preclinical results. And importantly, they've already done safety studies in rats and dogs, and they didn't find any serious bad side effects. This is crucial before moving to human trials. It means the drug seems safe so far. Now, what does all this mean for Telomir Pharmaceuticals? Well, they're showing serious potential in tackling triple-negative breast cancer, a notoriously difficult disease. The way Telomir Zen seems to work by targeting iron is a novel approach. If this continues to show success in human trials, it could be a game changer. The leadership team, like CEO Erez Aminov, seems to be steering the company towards significant advancements in oncology. They're not just talking about it, they're producing data that supports their vision. It's a big leap from lab results to patient treatment, and there are always risks involved, but the story here is one of exciting scientific progress. We don't have direct financial tables in this particular filing that show revenue or profit numbers for this period, as it is an update on research findings. However, the success of this research directly impacts the company's future value. If Telomir Zen proves effective, the company's stock valuation could skyrocket. Trading under the ticker symbol TELO on the Nasdaq is definitely one to watch. So, what is the verdict? Telomir Pharmaceuticals is making waves with promising data in a critical area of cancer research. While it is still early days, the scientific rigor and the aggressive push towards human trials suggest a company with a clear and potentially revolutionary direction. The key strength here are the novelty of their approach and the positive early safety data. The main risk, as always in drug development, is the uncertainty of human trials. But this filing paints a picture of a company that's not afraid to tackle big challenges. Alright, that is our breakdown of Telomir Pharmaceuticals' latest exciting update. What is your take on these findings and what they could mean for the future of cancer treatment? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, it really helps us out, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. Well, see you in the next one.